What is going on, folks? It is another day in Michigan. It has been a very long time since I've done a video, probably about a good 3-4 months, possibly 5. I did do a few live streams here and there, but other than that, I haven't done much. I've just been waiting for the fishing season up here in the northern area, just to get a little bit more, I guess you could say, spring-wise. So finally, we're at the point where we're going to be moving into spring. I got to get my license here in a little bit, but I decided to talk about a few things that I decided might be good for this year's fishing. So as you guys know, right now it's if you're in the Midwest, we're transitioning over from winter to spring. So a lot of major retailers, sporting goods stores are having sales. Take Walmart for instance. A lot of this stuff, I think it's just because it's newer. They're replacing it. They're replacing the old stuff with the new stuff. So they're getting rid of the older models. And this model right here, which is the Shakespeare Excursion. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, it's upside down. Of course it is. But yeah, it's a decent all-around rod. It's a 7-foot rod. They have different sizes. They had a 7-foot, 6'6", 5'6". And this was the last 7-foot spinning rod that they actually had. So I know a lot of people do use the 7-foot spinning rods. It is a graphite blank. I'm a particular fan about graphite. Just because I feel, for my personal preference, it's more sensitive. I like the way it feels. It's a little bit better. Now, keep in mind, this isn't one of those high-end rods. It's a Shakespeare. So when I tell you this, I don't expect y'all to flip. It was $5 for this exact rod. Now Walmart is having rods anywhere from $5 to, I think, $45. They even got some of the Skeet Reese spinning rods for $45 by Eagle Claw, and those are some really good, decent flipping rods. And so I decided, hey, why not pick up a couple of these Shakespeare Excursions? Well, they're $5 each, so I spent $10, mind the spare change. And what caught my attention was that it's just, I like the colors of it as well. A lot of times when I'm out, I do a lot of bank fishing, river fishing, so it's kind of nice to have, I guess, a white rod, because I can see it better in the grass. I don't have to go searching for it if I leave it somewhere. It stands out like a sore thumb. And then another thing, a lot of you guys know I tend to use a lot of cheaper reels. Take, for instance, this bad boy right here. I think this is the 4,000 size of the Quantum Optics 40, but yeah, now the bail, yeah, I have to literally push the bail back, and that was after cleaning it, so I guess I'm just gonna have to add more grease or some shit to that. So, and I had no other problems with any of my reels other than that Quantum reel. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna rig one of my, I guess, go-to reels on here. This is the Daiwa, I believe this is the Daiwa Sweet Fire in a 2500 size. That's particularly great for worm fishing and finesse fishing. Now keep in mind, I already have a 7-foot rod, my Shakespeare Crusader rod. And this rod I'm more than likely going to use for flipping, possibly some more worm fishing. This weekend I will be getting some more fishing gear, mind you that, just because I sold a lot of baseball cards this past winter, so I got a decent amount of money off those. I'm still trying to find a regular full-time job as well. I mean, I would love to fish the whole entire day away, but as you guys know, fishing for me, my personal end, is seasonal, just because I don't like ice fishing. Never have, never will. I guess the only other thing that bothers me is you guys see that, well, you probably can't. The top guide there, the line guide. When I went to the Walmart store, about half of those on display were actually broken. So I think they were just like damaged in shipping. So I mean, it's whatever. But you guys, this is my main go-to bait I'm going to be using within the next week or so when the ice starts thawing out. You guys know I don't do too much flipping, but I decided, you know, it's going to be some muddy ass water coming into this season, so I decided to go with a Big Bite Baits, whatever the hell you want to call it. This is their kind of, I guess, creature bait. I Texas rigged that, and then I also put a 3/8 ounce egg weight on there just to keep it so that it punches through the cover, gives a little more action. I'm going to be buying some more jigs here pretty soon. I just got some good shit from Lure Lock, the company you guys probably know, the tackle box that holds all your gear in place, your hooks and everything. I gotta say, I am sort of a fan of them. The only problem I do have with them is when you have several hooks or several baits in one box, you can't hold them all in one compartment. So that was kind of a design flaw on their end. If they would have placed, I don't know, maybe that sticky stuff on the sidewalls as well, that might have helped a little bit. But yeah, again, not my choice, their choice. Poor marketing design. I guess the only other thing I want to talk about is I am going to try and start up my own tackle company this year. So just hoping that it will take off. I'm going to be going to some places up north, in Michigan, trying to get my tackle stuff set up. I just came out with a few new designs for paint designs, as well as, let's see here, a few new jig designs that I managed to come up with for bass fishing. That's basically all I do on this channel is bass fishing. This summer I'm going to be doing some bluegill fishing, so stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed, and I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, so I may have probably lost some subscribers due to that. I do know that I used to have, I think, 37 subscribers. Don't remember, but I want to thank you guys, a lot of you, for the stuff that you've provided me. Whether it's good support, good feedback in the comments section below, liking my videos, views. It all adds up, guys, and I really am appreciative of that. I gotta say, it's when I first started out on YouTube here, I had no idea what would happen. I didn't know whether I was going to make it or not. And right now, I'm still at that point where, hey, I'm not really making it that much, but I'm still getting views. And it's solely based on tackle reviews. So I think what I'm going to start doing is doing full-time tackle review videos as soon as I can get some stuff going up here. Well, I want to thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful night, wonderful evening. I know this might have been a long video for some of you guys to watch, just staring at this entire rod here. But just for the record, if you guys aren't that busy right now, or if you're still laid off from a seasonal job or something like that, what I'd suggest is go to Walmart. I mean, pick up some gear. They got a lot of worms there, $2. Like I said, rods, anywhere from $5 to $45. So I will catch you guys within the next video. I'll let you guys know on my Facebook page whenever I'll be in your area or fishing somewhere. Thank you guys so much, and peace.